Today we're going to talk about the #1 leafy green that you absolutely need to eat to fight against macular degeneration and protect your retina. So if you're ready, let's get into it. So what is macular degeneration? Well, macular degeneration is basically a disease that affects the center of your vision. It's called the macula, and it's responsible for giving us clear, sharp, central vision. And this is the type of vision that we use when we're reading, driving, or doing anything that requires us to see things clearly up close. And macular degeneration occurs when this part of our eye starts to deteriorate, and it causes us to lose our central vision. And it's actually the leading cause of vision loss in people over the age of 50. And it can lead to blindness if it's not treated properly. Now, there are two types of macular degeneration, wet and dry. Dry macular degeneration is the most common form, and it occurs when the cells in the macula begin to thin and degenerate. Wet macular degeneration is less common, but it's more severe, and it occurs when abnormal blood vessels start to grow under the macula. This causes fluid to leak out and it distorts our vision. So what happens is, when the retina and the macula is damaged, it can cause some serious vision problems. It can cause us to lose our ability to see fine detail, which makes it difficult to read or write. It can also cause our whole visual system to kind of distort, and if it gets bad enough, it can even cause blindness. So how do we prevent macular degeneration from happening? Well, one of the best ways to prevent macular degeneration is to eat a diet that is rich in fruits and vegetables. And specifically, we want to focus on foods that are high in antioxidants and vitamins that are good for our eyes. And the two most important nutrients for our eyes are lutein and zeaxanthin. These are two pigments that are found in many fruits and veggies, especially leafy greens. They work together to protect our eyes from oxidative damage, and they have been shown to reduce the risk of developing macular degeneration by up to 40%. So the #1 leafy green vegetable that is highest in lutein and zeaxanthin is kale. Kale is a superfood for the eyes, and it has more than double the amount of lutein and zeaxanthin per kilogram than any other food. And that is why kale is known as the #1 leafy green that you must eat to fight macular degeneration and protect your retina. Now, the good news is that kale is really easy to add to your diet. You can put it in salads, smoothies, soups, or you can even eat it on its own. There are many different kinds of kale, curly kale, lacinato kale, and dinosaur kale, and all of them are good sources of lutein and zeaxanthin. But remember, it's important to pair kale with a healthy fat like olive oil, avocado, or nuts, because these fats help our body absorb lutein and zeaxanthin better. Now you may be thinking, how much kale should I eat to protect my eyes? Well, experts recommend eating kale and other leafy greens with a high amount of lutein and zeaxanthin at least 3 to 4 times per week. This will give your body enough nutrients to protect your eyes from oxidative damage and lower your risk of developing macular degeneration. If you don't like kale, don't worry. There are plenty of other leafy greens that are high in lutein and zeaxanthin like spinach, collard greens, broccoli, and Swiss chard. Spinach and collard greens are both excellent sources of lutein and zeaxanthin, and they're also very versatile in the kitchen. You can add them to salads, smoothies, or cook them down into delicious side dishes. Broccoli is another great option, and it's actually one of the best sources of lutein and zeaxanthin among non-leafy greens. It's a cruciferous vegetable, so it's full of antioxidants and phytonutrients that are good for your eyes and overall health. And Swiss chard is often overlooked, but it's actually one of the highest sources of lutein and zeaxanthin. It has a unique bitter flavor that some people might not like, but it can be cooked down and paired with other leafy greens to make a delicious meal. No matter what leafy greens you choose to eat, just make sure that you're pairing them with a healthy fat and cooking them lightly so that you can get the most amount of nutrients possible. Now I know that was a lot of information, so let me sum it up for you really quickly. Leafy greens like kale are packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, and these nutrients are great for protecting your eyes from oxidative damage. Eating kale and other leafy greens regularly can lower your risk of developing macular degeneration and protect your overall eye health. But remember, there are many other factors that can contribute to macular degeneration, such as smoking, genetics, and overall health. So while eating kale and other leafy greens can definitely help to protect your eyes, it's important to take other preventative measures as well. So if you've made it this far in the video, I'm guessing that you're pretty interested in learning more about how to protect your eyes and keep them as healthy as possible. And that's exactly why I created a free guide called 7 Tips to Sharper Vision. This guide is full of practical tips and advice that you can use to improve your eye health starting today. And here's the best part. I know you're eager to learn more about how to keep your eyes sharp and healthy, and this guide is the perfect next step for you. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the importance of leafy greens for your eye health. If you liked the video, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos like this one. Don't forget to hit the like button and share it with anyone who might benefit from this information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Now, before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to prepare kale or other leafy greens? Leave a comment below and let me know. And if you're already a fan of kale for your eye health, share your success story in the comments. Your experience could inspire others to try it. Also, do you have any questions or concerns about macular degeneration or eye health in general? Just ask away in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer every question and direct you to the right resources if I don't have all the answers myself. Remember, knowledge is power, and together we can keep our eyes sharp and healthy for years to come.